Okay, so hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm sorry if the guide release was kind of late because these days I'm really busy in work. So, anyways, today I'm going to try to do a different approach for the guide because in the like this event is similar to the previous two board games event, but just for the sake of those new players, I'll try to make it as easy as possible to understand. So yeah, let's get this started. If you're new to the game and this is your first board game event, then yeah, welcome. This is one of the best events because it's not super grindy. Like you don't need a super strong deck to join this event. And at the same time you get a free SR. That's like an extra card for your deck, okay? So just to give you an idea, there are two types of quests in this event, okay? One is to get the loaded dice and the other one is to get the SR. So yeah, there's a reason why there's two banners, okay? So one is this one where you try to get 4 items. So you have this EXP thingy, okay? For impatient people, or if you want to swipe your card immediately, then you can just straight up pay this one. It just costs around $15, I think, which is pretty expensive, I would say. If I were you, it depends on your schedule and how much you want this card. Like example, you're an Artem simp, you want to max card it so bad, then you could opt to swipe your card so that you will guarantee. But if you're the type of player who does it very actively all throughout, then it's better to just grind to 30. But if you think that you can afford all the way, then I suggest you just buy the second tier if and only if you're already at somewhere, let's say around a higher level. So let's say like somewhere here 40 level 40ish, so that you would get the invitation, because it's kind of waste. Like imagine you stop at level 20 or 29 and then you swipe your card, but due to your real schedule you can't finish the event, so it's semi wasted. So like in order for you to maximize the second tier, you have to grind first before getting the second tier, okay? But then this is just my opinion. If you think that you really want Artem's SR so bad but you couldn't reach level 30, then that's the time you swipe your card, okay? On the other hand, I'm just going to put this as a mini spoiler for because I played the Taiwan server and I reached this part. But this free SR will actually come back in a different manner. So what they did was they put like a special event and then you're going to grind also. And then in the event shop on that particular event, you can select one of the free SRs there, okay? But if I were you, of course, I would try my best to grind this one as yeah, it's free, why not? Right? Okay. Then this task, right? All of this EXP, you have to do the task related to the board game event. Okay, I will explain later on which task to prioritize or which task to do and everything during the board game. Okay, so that's like a more or less like an overview. Next, things to note in the board game event is that each dice or die recovers every 1 hour. So if you're the type to be a busy person and you only log in like once a day only, it's fine as long as you go inside the event at least once a day, because 30 you start at 20 dice and you roll. Okay, so example, you roll, you finish it, so you technically have 30 hours, so that's a day and 1/4 day. So in a sense, you can technically skip one day, but it's not recommended to skip a day, okay? Because every login counts towards your EXP. So yeah, just do take note of that. As usual, there are daily tasks, weekly tasks, and event tasks. So just try your best to look back and forth between each of the event quests. Now I explained to you what this item do. Now I'm currently at like a very early level in my concert stage, so forgive me if I accidentally swap any of the items, but just read, okay? Just read. Like example, you tap the item before you use, it's going to tell you what does it do, right? So yeah, just do take note of that because I'm just a F2P. I can't just dash my way through, okay? And I don't think you can get like an additional dice unless you actually like get a set with lots of loaded dice, okay? Now, when you reach this stage, this concert stage, it will build this concert stage thingy, okay? So, for every level that the concert stage level up, you will get better prices. So, for now, my prices are still shit, okay? So, what you prioritize is this loaded dice first, okay? Try to get the loaded dice. Once you unlock the rollerblades or penguin flippers, get that as second priority. But, if there is the other item, I think is... I'm not sure which item is the one, but one of them looks like the description tells you instantly levels up the concert. Try to get that one so that in the next lap when you reach here again, you could instantly get the better prices, okay? Because your concert stage will only level up every time when you pass the starting point, which is kind of far, honestly. So might as well just rush your way to level up, okay? Why rush level up your concert stage? Is because it's part of the event quest, okay? The event quest states here under task that you need to get level 10 in your band stage, this one, okay? So try to reach level 10 so that you will get the better prices. So better prices means you can rush a little bit on the steps. Okay, so your end goal, of course, is to reach level 10 in band, because that one gives you one of the most amount of exp. Second is the this teleport thingy right here. Okay, so the teleport points is counting based on the number of steps. So one option here is you could use your rollerblades, but I would suggest not to do that yet. Okay, I'll explain why in a little while. The second option is just keep rolling. Honestly, you have like 3 weeks to grind for it, so it's kind of doable in my opinion. Even though you have like the shittiest luck, trust me, it will still work. Okay, the trust me bro lamang. Okay, second, when to use your loaded dice. Okay, so I'm going to give you like a, what do you call it, mini mnemonic on when to use loaded dice. So I call this the 4 whens. Okay, when to use loaded dice. When you land on the times 2 tile. So this is slightly oof. Well, when you land on the times 2 tile, make sure you have either a loaded dice ready or a penguin flipper. Because what penguin flipper do is you're going to claim every single reward from every tile that you step on. So imagine you step on the second tile, on the times 2 tile. So it's going to select on which type of currency you're going to get times 2, which is kind of like a benefit. But I would only do this after you finish all the 6 teleports, because inside the teleport place is a really super good rewards thing. So it's better to use the penguin flipper inside the teleport. I will attach one of my video shorts in the description just to give you an idea on what it looks like from the previous event, so that it will give you an idea. Okay, second, when to use loaded dice is when you accepted a job. Okay, I do not have an example except this one. Like, I just finished accepting one, so right now I have 7 turns. I would save the loaded dice until you have last 2 turns. So example, your luck is so shit. Let's try to do it. I need to step. What the fuck? Okay, never mind. I finished the job already. But yeah, assuming that this is not the tile I was looking for, wait until the last 2 turns, then use the loaded dice. Because like me right now, I have like 7 turns left, and then I just rolled 1 dice. Boom, you finished the job already. So loaded dice is like an emergency for your accepted job, because one of the event tasks as well is to accept the job. Oh my god, rip my internet. Here. See, oops. The task here is yeah, see, stop on gift sale. So while you finish your job, you also landed on a certain tile, which is like a two in one thing. Okay, that's what I kind of meant. But I think they don't put the job here. If they don't, then that's fine. Yeah. Okay. Third, when to use a loaded dice is when you're near a teleport. So the teleport point will appear after you finish 200 steps. Okay, so in total, you need to do 1,200 steps, because there's 6 teleport points, and it's also part of your event quest as well. So once it reaches 0, the teleport point will appear somewhere around, let's say, 10 tiles away from where you are. Be extra careful when you see the teleport point. Why? Because that teleport point will not go anywhere, and it will not spawn another one until you go inside it. So for example, the teleport point is right behind Rosa, and you accidentally roll the dice and you slip past it. You have to go through the whole lap again just to reach there. So you kind of wasted the whole board, which could have been for the next teleport point. But because of that blunder, it's a big oof. Okay, so use as much as possible. Use the loaded dice when it's less than 6 tiles, yeah, because at least 1 dice roll. For example, you're 10 squares away from the teleport. You accidentally roll a 6, so you move 6. So you have 4 left. Then you can use the loaded dice. Select 4. Boom. You enter the teleport point. Okay? Third. I mean, fourth. I'm so stupid in math. Fourth. When to use loaded dice. I do not have an example because I'm like, 140 steps away. It's too far. So, when you reach the teleport, as much as possible, have a penguin flipper with you. Along the way, on some gifts, or the trendy robot. The trendy robot is going to ask you something. You can just answer anything as RNG. There's a chance it could give you a penguin flipper. So, once you're inside that teleport point, and assuming it's the item that you need, because there is one map in the teleport that's going to have all gold or all event currency, something like that. So it depends on which one to your liking, or even try all of it. Use a penguin flipper and a loaded dice or a roller blade. That way you can claim each and every single item. Really big poke and really big stonks. So yeah, that's when to use loaded dice or roller blades. Be extra careful when you're using roller blades, because it will immediately zoom past 10 squares. Versus loaded dice, you can choose from 1 to 6. So just try to do basic math when you're using those items. Okay, so I think that's about it on like using that. If deck recommendation wise, if you're a newbie, you can there are two types of NPC. One is the weaker one, like I think it's around 20k HP if I'm not mistaken. I don't have an example because it's really RNG, so I can't tell. So that one just randomly spooks. It's an easy battle. The second NPC, however, you can select the difficulty. So if you're hardcore endgame account like mine's a bit, then you can choose the hardest difficulty. So that one has a little bit high HP, around 100 plus thousand HP. So that one, you can choose to do the highest difficulty or the lowest difficulty. This is up to you. Of course, the harder the opponent, the more rewards that you're gonna get, right? So this one depends. If you cannot finish the opponent in one turn, it's fine. The opponent's just going to move forward like 7 steps. So you can just use loaded dice or just random dice roll. It's fine. So it's just semi-annoying because like no matter the amount of dice that you roll and then you accidentally hit that NPC, it will still cut you off. So semi-wasted. So as much as possible, try to defeat that NPC in one go. Okay? Okay, lastly, oh my god, this guide's so long, I hate it. Okay, lastly, the event shop priority. If I were you, I would immediately get the selection star SR. Okay, this can easily make up for your Artem SR if you're an F2P or if you choose not to go for the second tier, the one that you have to pay. So this one, at least, you can just select Artem's symbol. So originally this is 4. So if you buy all 4, you can immediately star up one SR, which is like easy power up. Okay, the second one I would suggest it's either the Oracle Justice or the Stellan. Depends on which one where you need more. So if you need more deck power, then you go for Oracle. If you lack gold, pick gold. Okay, and then furniture voucher. This one depends on you if you lack materials to build your furniture or not. Excuse me. So yeah, that's about it for the event. I'm sorry I do not have much demo on like how to use the items because I haven't gotten it. Like my luck is trash, man. All I know is that one of the item immediately targets the NPC. The other one gives you 10,000 stellens, and the other item is increases the level of the concert stage. So yeah, that's about it. Hope this guide helps, and I hope this video is easy to understand. So yeah, until then, I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.